I mean, obviously, you did good things on the field, your senior year. You kind of got to develop more, even though you missed that time in your junior year. And that led to, people showing interest.
Mm-hmm.
So before we go into getting into college, we're going to speed up in a little bit, but you notice you said that, you had to get stronger, you had to, put on size. You put on more size when you got to college, but how crucial do you think that junior year, when you were, rehabbing that foot and that ankle, how much time did you put in, strength and conditioning, training, and doing all of those kind of things? And did that really help you think, to pursue college football?
Absolutely. I mean, from a pretty early age, like I said, I mean, I realized that I had some downfalls to my, physical capabilities, my athleticism. And so I knew I needed to work. And what maybe killed me the most during that junior year that I was out was that I couldn't do all the things that I wanted to do, all the things that I was used to doing. So I had to find other ways that I could condition my body. So, obviously you can still lift weights, upper body at a minimum, even with a broken leg. So really living in the weight room, studying a lot of film was also another way that I took my game to the next level. And I think that it did play a big factor in my senior year, as well as getting me to the next level, was that increased football IQ that maybe not everybody has at the high school level. Being able to fly around and kind of make adjustments on the fly and kind of be the leader on the field that's calling out what the other team might be doing. And that helps you to make up for your maybe lack of athleticism or pitfalls in certain areas. Is you can be a step ahead. I mean, you could be a 4-5 guy and be going up against a 4-3 guy, but if you really study your film and you play your technique right, you can compete,
make up for it,
and you can make up for it. So I know that those two things in particular really kind of segued me into my senior year and allowed me to have the senior year that I had.
Did you just play DB or corner, or did you play safety too your senior year and move around a lot in the secondary?
They moved me around. I've always kind of been the utility guy, where, you kind of plug and play me, on certain games where we would be playing against maybe a particularly good receiver, particularly fast. St. Louis was one of those teams. They would move me to corner and just say, hey, we need you to lock this guy up, take him out of the game. I liked playing safety because I liked being in the back. I liked seeing everything and seeing it develop. It also allowed me to kind of use that film study to be able to see the motions happening and the play develop, and be able to get reads off of certain players, because it's a little bit easier in high school. Guys kind of tip their hat a little bit on certain things. So being able to kind of call things out, give my teammates heads up on what may be coming. It was a lot more fun to me to be in the back. I returned kicks and punts. Played a little bit of offense. They would only bring me in on certain packages like fly sweeps and decoy type of packages. But yeah, I just tried to put myself on the field as much as possible, because before my senior year, my uncle told me, he said, you just gotta be on the field. You just have to be on the field as much as possible and give yourself opportunities, because a lot of times quantity leads to quality. Right? If you have more opportunities to make a play, you're gonna make more plays.
Yes. So that's great to hear, and for anybody that's going through an injury or recovering from something, there's a lot of ways that you can use that time to maximize that time, right? So that it helps you in the future, even though you're physically not able to do all the things that you want to do. So absolutely, that's something that, I think you took advantage of that year off that you had. And I mean, it did work out, right?